And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dark Chronicle, where we are still going through Moonflower Palace, but at least last time we saw a garden and then did a bit of the diorama. Still a lot to do out there because I need to figure out where I'm placing things. But we also need things to make, so I need to go and get more geostones. Before I go in though, this bone rapier that got to plus 10 can now be built up. It needed 22 chill, 9 lightning and 23 beast. So I got it to the closest points over it, and it is ready to become an evil size. That's what that weapon looks like. I haven't really gone up this line of the weapons too much, so it'll be interesting to see some of the looks. Like this evil size actually looks pretty decent. I'd like to look at it at least. Anyways, I'm still using the Muramasa because it's pretty much the best weapon I've got outside of the Crosshider. Chronicle Sword and the Man-Eater are a bit behind it, behind both of them because they're not up in the amounts, but that's Monica's sword work that I'm dealing with. What I'm meant to be going to is this, Max's Longest Day. This isn't kidding, unfortunately. I could do this without Max's gun. I probably should. However, I'm going to go and get the medal because it'll give me a chance to raise some of my later guns to pick up to be raised. The reason why it's Max's Longest Day is because everything here is resistant to Max's gun. Unfortunately, when I say everything, I mean pretty much everything, and what I don't want is to fight that spade yet. I actually want to find a corner. There's one. Let's hope there's nothing around it first, actually. Okay, that fire drakes aren't too bad because I can block their projectiles. As for why I want a corner, well, you'll see in just a moment. They'll trigger +4. Okay. So let's kill that fire drake, if it can come back over here. 2 hits, block. Fire drakes are probably the easiest enemies here. The rest are mostly cards. Like this diamond here. What I want it to do is come this way. As you can see, I was only given it only took 51 damage. These have a little bit of a bug on them, which I'm going to sort of explore. As enemies, they don't really like corners, and this one apparently does like corners. They usually get stuck on the corner, and there's an enemy behind me, so I can't exactly go for that. Okay. Usually they get stuck on corners. I don't know why that one didn't want to. Bell trigger is repairing. Let's get a bit closer. So I'm doing the maximum damage. And actually defend myself, shall I? It's quite likely that this bell trigger will be plus 10 by the end of this level. Yeah, 28th against the club. But as you can see, the enemy is not wanting to come around the corner. I might have just backed up too much for the diamond, but it allows me to hit them with pretty decent safety. Which is necessary when I'm hitting things that don't take much damage from the weapon I'm using. Couple of gooey peaches. I believe I've sold all of them, so I'm going to need to get rid of those two as well. Because I'm not using them because they're attack items. Purple paint. And that's good, the moon clock hand. And we've got ice drakes as well, because why not? These take less damage than the fire drakes. Mostly because I've got nothing in flame, nothing in chill, and nothing in the 4 elements for specialties for the card ones. This is why my gun is pretty much useless against everything here. But we've got we've got spades and we've got jokers as well. So what's the one before spade? I was just getting the name of. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Don't do that. But yeah, stay close enough to the corner and they will not come around it. It's probably the best option I've had, best strategy I have against this level. Because you don't want the enemies getting you too close. Fix my weapon up. And now it's Joker time. These aren't as bad as the clubs for damage, but still pretty terrible. Okay, so just continuing on, I believe there's a heck of a lot of enemies in this level as well. So it's not going to be short if you do it this way. And you can't use Monica because, well, she's barred from this level the first time you come through it. And Max's wrench, I believe, is only really good against the diamonds. No, not even against them, because you haven't got much in the way of smash on them. So that's pretty much useless as well. It's okay against the drakes, of course, because they're weak against the wrench. But the card warriors just... Anyways, that's the geostone. I don't believe there's anything in the corner then. Doesn't look like it. And we've got a club. Come on over here, Mr. Club. Get stuck on the corner and enter. Be punched through. So that's a +8. Excellent. Another joker. I don't think hearts are this level though. Actually, thinking about it, didn't see one when I came in here last. Of course, that doesn't mean too much. I didn't actually look very far. I just checked the level quickly and then had a break. And there's the map. And I saw another club. Okay. Come on, there we go. Okay. How am I doing this? That works. Because this club is now not doing anything at all. I think that one might have actually got round to me if I stayed in one place. Alright, chest down here with a spade. And no corners to be seen, so let's just hit it normally, I guess. See, I can do things legitimately. Just, I'd rather not get hit too much. I've done that way too much in the past already. Oh, a couple of premium chickens, excellent. Okay, they can disappear. That can go, that can go. Okay, so discard. Don't really need stones, don't need flame stones. Only wanted the premium chicken. Any more enemies down here? No. Excellent. Still a bit of the map to go though. Oh. At least I've got all max on premium chicken. Yeah. Max on my healing item is always nice. Plus I'm getting the passive healing from the weapon while I'm doing this, so that one hit I had earlier is not bothering me in the slightest now. Magic crystal? 4 enemies? Okay. Thought there might have been more than that to deal with. Not complaining, just holy stones. I just thought there would be more at this point than what I've killed. club. Where is my steel gun? I could do this one legitimately, I guess, but I only get to do 30 damage on this one. I'm not going to risk too much. Okay. What I would like is in this last chest in that room to hold some gun repair powder, since I've used 4 in this level. And okay, this ice drake isn't wanting to fight back. No problems from me. And we need the clock hand. Excellent. Now we can get through into this last room. And open the chest first. Which holds cheese. Don't need that one. So we've got a diamond and, sorry, a spade. A spade and a joker. Yeah, they even get stuck on the pillars in the middle there. I think it's because their hitbox was made a little bit too wide in the coding, so they have trouble getting around doors, around walls. As you can see, this one's really stuck on it, so it's dead. Is that plus 10? I'll find out in a moment.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Got a medal, blue seal has been broken, and I can place feeder. Not quite plus 10 bell trigger, but it's close enough that I will be able to do that in one enemy's time. But I'll do the upgrade outside of the part, because you've already seen the upgrade to magic gun. I don't really need to do it again. So we've got a pretty simple looking feeder here. Of course, that doesn't mean that I'm going to fail miserably, because the last time I tried some silly antics. 2 shots should be the amount. Oh no, I'm getting 3. Let's go in the correct direction. And bounce it off this wall. Well, that didn't go quite as far as I wanted it, but I still have a pretty straight shot. Just need to get it over the chest, and I thought that was going to bounce before. Oh well, that's another feeder done. So our reward. Five destruction crystals. excuse me while I just don't go really big on the wow factor there. Destruction crystals I can actually buy, so I don't really need them from its feeder. They're nice, and that's 5 I don't have to buy later, but it's not really that wow, is it? Anyways, let's go off to the next level and see what's there. Hopefully we'll be a bit quicker than this one. Flowering pot, which is down the bottom. And we can move on. Hell's Corridor. Clear all without healing. Okay, might be able to do that one. We'll have to see. And we have... what type of enemies here? There's still a lot that I haven't seen, I believe, in this area. That's a very nice find to start off with. And some life element. Okay, you're not too bad. We've got elephants, we've got rock tasters, and we've got the stormies. So nothing here is dangerous right now. Okay. And you're down. Where's my poison wrench? First one will do. I can actually do damage with the poison wrench, it would just take too long. Alright, move Laufend. Or do I want to go with the Stormy first? Well, the Stormy's coming this way, so Stormy first. Oh, you don't really like the gun, do you? Well, thinking about it once before, didn't like it either, so I'll go with that for the moment and make my plus 10. And start on my second bell trigger, or the third bell trigger. That was once there because I just did my second. And you're down. Right, time to work on my second bone rapier. And that's 1.5. Yeah, Max can go with the wrench here, because the Skull Chief don't like wrenches. Didn't block. I really need to block more. And remember, sideways slash is the slower one. Anyways. And Monica can beat up an elephant. Oh, that's odd. That one took to an extra hit. Yeah, I wonder what that was about. Doesn't really matter. There's some gooey peaches, which I need to get rid of. I honestly can't wait to get rid of some of my weapons through synthesizing them to each other, because right now it's limiting my space. I'll probably go back and make weapons again, get more weapons to synthesize again, but yeah, I have no attack items apart from the improved and final bombs and the poison apples and harmful cherries because they're okay to use, I guess. But I'm just gaining weapons. I've got 2 antique swords here. I'm getting guns which I'm very slowly really doing. They're not going in any particular speed because I'm not focusing them. Skull Chief and Rock Taster. Okay, so I think I've got rid of the gas. Rock Taster's not interested in me now, so Skull Chief. I just need to... And there we go. I think I got through that without taking any damage for once. Okay, so now the Rock Taster. Okay, let's stop that. And there we go. That was easy enough. And what do we have in this room? We have the healing spot, which is tempting, but I don't really need it. Since the stuff my healing is coming from my weapon. There we go. Took another hit, but you can't really guarantee the stun that you might get on the enemy, even with the wrench, although it happens more often than the sword. At least in my opinion it does. Okay, so I think I want to go and do that little corridor down there first. Put my Sigma breaker back in. And move down here, which should be a room at the end. There's a Rock Taster around the corner there, but I think this Skull Chief should be first. It's slightly more dangerous. I really should be doing what I did with the last place I was using the wrench pretty constantly, and that's starting off with the charge up swing, because that actually downed the enemy. There we go. And once they're downed, I can actually do a bit more in the way of combo damage than I do normally. Of course, Rock Tasters don't get down by don't get knocked down, so that's no good for these. But they're big, lumbering enemies. I don't need to worry about that. I hit actually the third and fourth hit quite often. Lots of life essence in this area. Okay, so I'm going to need to repair my wrench in a moment. But let's get to the rest of these enemies. There shouldn't be too many more. Wouldn't mind another elephant or two, so Monica gets a couple more hits in. Been mostly maxed this episode. I'm going to guess that the moon clock is to the right. Yep. And up north goes the other to the other corner of the path that I didn't go through earlier. Yeah. Okay, Stormy. Okay, yep. The Skull Chief is looking away, so I can take on the Stormy pretty easily. Didn't even want to try and fight back. There we go. Yeah, this is probably what I should be doing. Getting it down with that. And then I can combo it down. Almost a +5 poison wrench. I'm going to get them all to +5 before I decide on what I'm going to do with them exactly though. Okay. I haven't seen a King Mimic yet in the game, have I? Or at least in this area. And I've got 3 chests. That's a weapon destroying trap, which probably won't have much in it. Yeah, just rough rocks. So are we going to get our first King Mimic? No, we do have the map. How about this one? Okay, I'm missing an enemy somewhere. Where have I not been enough? How did I not see that enemy there? I should have been close enough for it to appear on the map without the magic crystal. Okay. Well, nothing to be done now, let's just go and hit it with a big stick. Or in this case, a wrench about the size of Max. And I believe that's gone... yeah. There we go. He decided to go undead like, so had to hit him again.
Alright.
And that's all monsters
That takes care of
in
you
this
guys.
area. And almost a +5 poison wrench. So where? Oh, that one's not too bad on first glance. It depends on if I can hit it through any corridor bits, which it looks like I can. let's try this. Okay, that's not the best lie for the second shot, but I've had worse. I can at least get it into the same corridor. And that should be in. Hopefully the chest won't get in the way. There we go. So still only missing one at the moment. That's not too bad. So hopefully this is a better reward than last time. Not really. Level up powder if you really want it. One day I actually might use mine. But that's for another time, I guess. Let's go to the exit. Because, well, we need to see where we're going next. Can't see much really stopping me at the moment. There's no real big enemies that have sort of popped up. And that's healed me. I don't think that counts towards the healing though, so I'm just about to find out. So through we go, I guess. Yeah, finish without healing. And as you saw plain as day, I've got a healing from the random chance thing that I got. So that doesn't count towards the medal. And healing on my weapon, which was clearly happening at most of the time in that level, also didn't break the goal. I believe healing in the healing spots does, and healing from items, any conditions or health does. So it's only those that you need to be aware of. Next, it's Monica all alone with a red seal, and killing enemies using only the Ride Pod. I know I can't do that right now because, well, it's Monica all alone. So next time, Monica's actually going to get a bit of a workout. It's about time. Max has done a lot recently. So until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.